All my moms, what were your signs of early labor? I'm 39 weeks and I think 5 days today. It's so funny how you literally don't keep track of it like at all with your second pregnancy. And I could have told you like by the minute what I was last time. But anyways, what were your signs of early labor? My skin has been so clear this whole pregnancy, and it was super clear last pregnancy too. As you can see, I'm literally breaking out all over right now, which I thought was weird because my skin, like I said, has been so clear. You might want to swipe if you don't want to listen to some like TMI stuff, but my girls that have been through this, you understand. I lost my mucus plug at like 36 and something days. After I had a cervical check, it came out over like 2 days. Obviously, I know that doesn't mean anything because it can regenerate and stuff, and I'm still pregnant almost 3 weeks later. But I've also been having like random waves of nausea the last couple days. Another TMI thing, I have to go number 2 a lot. Like, I was a once a day girly maybe, and it's like 5 times a day now. I've had tons of Braxton Hicks, but I've also had Braxton Hicks since like 20 weeks. But 2 or 3 nights ago, they were to the point where they were actually like waking me up. And usually they're not really painful. They're just like uncomfortable, but it was painful enough to be waking me up. And so I started timing them, and then they were like 8 minutes apart consistently for 2 hours. And then finally I fell asleep again at like 6:30 in the morning, and then they just stopped. I get them all throughout the day just randomly, but nothing too bad. I had a cervical check the other day and I was almost 2 centimeters dilated and 50% effaced, but I was also 50% effaced and half centimeter dilated at my 36-week appointment. So not a ton of progress, but definitely something. So I'm glad my body is doing something, because if you didn't know, last time I had a C-section. So I'm trying to go for a VBAC. If it ends up with a C-section, that's totally fine, but I'm really hoping and praying that I can have a VBAC. So I'm glad that my body is at least showing me it's doing something, because I never even had the chance last time. I've also been having a lot of back pain, but I think that's just because he's getting so much heavier. Currently measuring 8 pounds 7 ounces. My first son was 8'10", and so we're expecting this one to be pretty big too. But I just want to know what your signs were. If anyone has experienced this like acne thing, because it's driving me crazy. I hate that my skin is like not gonna be clear now when I go to the hospital. I know it's so stupid, but I would have liked it to be clear for pictures, but it's fine. So anyways, let me know your symptoms. Let me know if you went into spontaneous labor, how many weeks you were. I feel like I had some other symptoms, but I can't even remember right now. But if I think about them, I'll comment. But hopefully this baby comes out soon. My mom just started staying with us because we have a toddler and she would need to come watch him when we go to the hospital. But she lives 30 minutes away, and then we are also an hour away from the hospital. And I was scared by the time that I figured out if it was actually real contractions or something, and then had to call her, wait for her to get here, and drive an hour to the hospital, that I was gonna have a baby in the car. So luckily we have her here now, which eases a lot of anxiety. So I'm super grateful for that. But I'm gonna go to the pool now. I need to get some more sun before this baby's born.